Let's click on the game screen and see how to create the rest of the code. We need to display the hint given on the home screen in the label hint at the top. Also, in the secret word variable created in the previous screen, the number of letters included in the assigned word is assigned in a new variable called word length. Accordingly, from the labels hidden in the row answers, it is necessary to make visible the number of labels equal to the number of letters in this word. So let's go to the blocks tab and start creating the code. First, assign the number of letters in the secret word and create a variable called word length. Here, drag and initialize app variable name12 code block in the variables. Let's change the name of the variable to word length. At the beginning, the value of this variable is 0. I am going to click math and connect a code block with the 0 here. Next, when the game screen opens, in the label hint, the hint we gave in the previous screen should be displayed. I click on the game screen from the section showing these components and drag when the game screen opens code block like this. Now again, from the components, under the label hint, drag a set label hint text2 code block into the when game screen opens code block. I dragged an app variable hint code block in this variable group and connect it to this code block. We had assigned the hint given on the home screen to the hint variable. Now that variable is given as text in the label hint. Next, we need to assign the number of letters or the length of the word given on the home screen to the word length variable that we created earlier. I dragged a set app variable name2 code block under variables here. Drag a code block here and change the variable to app variable word length. Drag a length code block in the text group and connect it here. Let's connect an app variable secret word code block under variables to the length section here. Next, because we want to make visible the number of labels equal to the length of this word, the count with code block in the control group is dragged like this. Let's keep I as it is. Next, keep the number 1 as it is and drag an app variable word length code block under variables to the place where number 10 is. Next, I will also keep number 1 as it is. Now look at this code block. Here, we have taken a variable called I. Initially, the value of I is given as 1. The value of I variable increases one by one from 1 to the value assigned to the word length variable. While increasing in this way, we need to make labels visible for the number of letters in the word. Why did I say I will make the labels visible? You may remember when designing the game screen, in the row answers, 10 labels from label A1 to label A10 were created and hidden. Now among these 10 labels, let's make labels visible for the number of letters. In the code blocks categories, click on any component located at the end and drag a set label code block into the count with code block. Now how to make the labels visible one by one for the number of letters in the word? We have given names for the labels as label 1, label 2, label 3. Therefore, we will display the labels according to the I variable in the count with code block. For that, a join code block under text is dragged on the label hint this way. Now here, remove the word hello and instead type label A. In front of label A, there should be a number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's when the name of the label is complete. So from here, the word code block should be removed. I drag the word code block into the recycle bin like this and connect an I code block in the variables instead. Now, while the I variable increases from 1 to 10, one by one, the label name is created from I. If the value of I is 1, the name of the label is label A1. If the value of I is 2, the name of the label is label A2. If the value of I is 3, the name of the label will be set as label A3. In this way, the label name will change as label A1, label A2 and label A3. Okay. Now what we need to change is not the text of this label. It is necessary to make the label visible. Therefore, by clicking on the arrow here, it will be given as visible instead of text. And let's give true here. Now it's done. We have finished creating the code for the game screen as well.